So, Bebe Rexha, Meant to Be, took over when it was released, and Bebe Rexha is on the show this evening. So welcome back to the UK. When you're here, kind of, what's your favourite thing to do?
Nando's.
Always to Nando's. What's your order?
Double chicken, add avocado, medium, and a wrap.
It's solid. You've got the order sorted straight away.
Yeah, and peri-peri fries. I've had it 5 days. I've been here for 6 days in the UK, and I've had it 5 days out of the 6.
Is it not in the US then, Nando's? I don't get why.
I don't think they allow it or something. The owners won't allow it. I don't know.
I love that you visited, was it Doncaster in the Back to You video with Louis Tomlinson? Was it Doncaster?
Yeah, it was Doncaster.
So how was your experience there? Because out of all of the places to visit in the UK, that's one where I wouldn't expect Bebe Rexha to be.
It was cute. I mean, it was cute. It was like small town vibes. We went to a pool house. I mean, it was interesting.
Did you fly into Doncaster, or was it the long route up the motorway down the middle?
We did the long route there,
no.
and then we took a helicopter out.
Oh, so that's fine then. You cancel it out with the other one. When you're doing these sort of long journeys, how do you pass the time?
Well, sometimes I like to go on social media, but it drives me mad sometimes because it's just too much. Or I won't have Wi-Fi, so I'll watch movies off my laptop. I download all my favorite movies and like watch them over and over.
If you had every single long journey, you could only watch one movie, what would it be?
Harry Potter, the second one, the Chamber of Secrets.
Okay, why that one? I wasn't expecting that.
I'm obsessed with it. I have all 8 movies. Because there's part 1, part 2, so I'm obsessed. Like, I watch that nonstop. I don't know, I wish I had magical powers.
Yeah. Have you been to the Harry Potter world that's kind of just outside of London?
I have not been to Harry Potter World. I'm annoyed at that I haven't.
How many days have you got left in the UK?
I'm leaving today. I'm going to Germany. But there is a Harry Potter part in Universal Studios in California.
Yeah, so you could go to that one.
I already have it, and I have my own wand.
Okay.
Yeah, and it like lights up and stuff.
That is amazing. Maybe next time that you come back down to the UK, you could do a gig at the Harry Potter world just outside of London.
I want to be in a Harry Potter movie.
We were talking about you working with Louis Tomlinson. You've collaborated and worked with loads of massive artists. Do you still get starstruck?
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, who would have to walk through the door right now for you to kind of properly be in awe?
I won't like freak out, but I get nervous. Like every time, like when I met J-Lo, I was nervous, or Mariah Carey, like the old school divas, I get nervous.
What was Mariah Carey like?
Very nice, and she was just exactly like how you see her, and she was like, oh, she looked amazing.
Out of everything that you've done kind of in your career so far, what's been like the craziest moment for you? One of the moments where you've stepped back and been like, how is this happening?
I was sang with Eminem at Coachella because, you know, I wrote The Monster for him and Rihanna, and I never met him or Rihanna, and that was the first time I ever met him, which was actually like 3 weeks ago, and it was like 100,000 people in the crowd, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening right now. It was a great full circle moment.
Was that terrifying before you were about to step out on stage, or were you just excited?
Absolutely terrified. I have a video of me that I didn't post, but somebody took it of me walking out into the crowd, and I'm like looking at the camera like I've seen a ghost, but like it was epic. I was just more nervous. I don't know. I don't know. I was nervous because it was like Eminem, and because sometimes you can like, there's a crowd and you take their energy, or you could like kind of block it off if you're really nervous and just like look at the lights because you can't see people's faces from the stage. But I was like really nervous about being on stage with Eminem.
To be fair, it's one of the biggest festivals in the world, and it's with one of the biggest rappers in the world, so I think you're allowed to be nervous.
And then like backstage was like Dr. Dre and 50 Cent, and I was like, oh, I thought he was going to be taller, but...
How tall is 50 Cent?
Not as tall as I thought he would be.
Has that happened for any other people that you've met? Who I know is actually shorter than you'd think in real life, or taller, just so you don't insult too many people?
A lot of guys.
Are they all smaller or taller?
Yes, smaller. Like as tall as me or shorter, or like 5'7", or I don't know how you guys say it, but like kind of short. A lot of guys. And sometimes girls. All the girls are. Yeah, they're mostly artists. Are usually small. I don't know why.
It's for all the travelling. It makes it easier.
KMFM.
Bebe Rexha, Meant to Be, on the hit list on KMFM, and Bebe is hanging out on the show this evening, and we need to chat about that song that we just played because it took off in huge ways, especially for a country pop song in the UK, because we don't really hear that sort of genre of music in the charts here.
Everybody's been saying that to me, and I absolutely agree. Like when we wrote this song, it was just so unexpected, and my background is definitely not country whatsoever. I was born and raised in New York, and I was like, you know what? This song is so special. I was like, I have to put it out. I expected it to do well in the US. I was like, oh, people are going to love this here. But I said to my team, I was like, I'm just letting you guys know this will not work in the UK. And it was shocking.
Have you got any more country songs coming up on your album?
I have like songs that I've just written that are not in a country vibe at all. They're just pop records. And then I have recruited some country artists to jump on some of the songs. So it's cool. It's like they're jumping into my world now.
Yeah, so you've got like a country dream team just in the back ready to go.
Yeah, you know.
Let's talk about the album. It's called Expectations. It is finally coming out. It's out on the 22nd of June. Is it actually finished now, or you kind of put in the finishing touches together?
Finishing touches, we have like the track listing down, and then I was like, no. Last night I was like, no, I need 2 more songs. And they're like, you cannot add 2 more songs. You have to like fix the songs that you have. I'm like, but I want to add 2 more. And they're like, you can't. Like, we already have you can't change it. I was like, how come Kanye gets to do that? That's not fair. I heard he changes his songs like the day before.
How do you know when it's done?
You never know when it's done. You never know when art is done. You surrender it.
And then you give it to the people who are desperately wanting it.
Yeah, because like you can always make something better or make it worse. Like what's finished, that's like kind of like an opinion thing, you know?
Completely true. Which song from the album kind of that you haven't released already are you most excited for people to hear?
Probably Don't Get Any Closer or I'm a Mess.
When are we going to hear them? Are they coming before or are they coming?
Maybe, yeah, one of those may come before actually.
Okay.
So I'm a Mess may come before.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
And I'm going to hit play on either, I'll tell you what, I'm going to either hit play on Ferrari or Two Souls now. Which one do you want me to play?
Ferrari or Two Souls?
Two Souls. Can I get you to introduce it, please?
Hey, what's up? This is Bebe Rexha, and this is Two Souls on Fire featuring Quavo.